Hi everyone, we're going to talk about WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Let's talk about it, guys. So yes, guys. LA Knight kicks things off by saying, talking to the fans and stuff, and so on and stuff, and the build up between him and Seth Rollins' match on the Saturday Night main event and stuff like that, back and forth, talking their crap and all of that stuff. And then Sol Sokoa's music hits and he comes to the ring and flanked by Tongaloa and Jeff Cobb. And Solo makes a sold statement that there's no more bloodline and no survival chief and no wise man and so on and so forth. And then he got in LA Knight's face saying he beat Jacob Fatu and all that, and the same guy who beat LA Knight at WrestleMania and all of that jazz. And then the group runs the ring and ready to strike to Jimmy Uso ran out with a steel chair and tosses one to LA Knight, even the odds that bring out SmackDown GM Nick Aldis, who quickly makes it official. LA Knight and Jimmy Uso fences Solo Sikoa and Jeff Cobb here tonight, and so on and so forth. And then backstage, Alexa Bliss walked up to Charlotte Flair and asked if she would be willing to be in her corner for the upcoming four-way since everyone else in the match has broke up, and Charlotte agreed but couldn't help throwing in a little sassy joke about the idea of being a cheerleader before adding that if she's cheering for anyone, it's herself. And then we had Alexa Bliss fences Roxanne Perez, fences Sol Ruka and Kairi Sane, which was a good match. And Alexa Bliss defeated Kairi Sane and Sol Ruka and Roxanne Perez. And then we had the Street Profits fences the Wyatt Six, and the Wyatt Six became the new WWE Tag Team Champions and stuff, guys. As the Blue Brand Tag Division discusses what they just saw, Andrade and Rey Fenix officially announced that they're a team going forward. And then we see the stage being set up for Jelly Roll and stuff, and Jelly Roll's music, he's singing and stuff, and then Logan Paul talks crap and stuff and saying that he doesn't belong here, and he's making a bad name for the wrestling industry and all of that. And then Randy Orton says, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How do you respect a man, Jelly Roll? How dare you do that? At least he's trying to work his ass off and so on and so forth and all of that." And he says, "You're saying that he's a disgrace? No, you're the one because you did that too," and so on and so forth and stuff, guys. It was good though. Then I thought we really were going to get Damian Priest fences Aleister Black, but it didn't happen. We really got what we got. Ron Killings fences Aleister Black, and Ron Killings defeated Aleister Black, which was a great match, guys, and stuff. And then we had the Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton in the ring and stuff and all that, talking about their upcoming match and stuff. And then she's already beaten Charlotte Flair and Bayley and Nia Jackson. She said she'll pick Trish Stratus next because she's beating her would help since her spot as one of the one of the all-time greats. And then Trish fires back and saying the pleasure of Tiffany Stratton is not here, and Trish says she's walking out with the title on Sunday and all that good jazz and stuff, and building up to that. And then when Naomi shows up, but before she could say much, Jay Cargill brushes her from behind. The two start brawling till security rushed in, break it up, and keep them apart as part of head of their no holds barred match at Evolution, which we talked about earlier in quick results. And then we had an after rundown of the card and of stuff, and John Cena and Cody Rhodes will be, we'll talk about that stuff later. That happened this past Friday. And then we had LA Knight and Jimmy Uso fences Solo Sikoa and Jeff Cobb, and Jimmy Uso and LA Knight defeated Solo Sikoa and Jeff Cobb, and that's what happened, guys, in the main event. Oh, man. And I give this show a 7 out of 10, guys. A 7 out of 10. It was a decent show, I'm telling you guys. I loved it, man. I'm telling you guys. Oh, man. But that's all I have to say, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit those notification bells, guys. And that's all I have to say. And this is Christopher Killer. I'll say it again. This is Christopher Killer. And we're out, guys. Peace out and take care.